The sun leaned westward, gilding the small house on the edge of the fields. Inside, laughter drifted from the kitchen, where Diep stirred a pot of soup while James cut vegetables on a wooden board that had long lost its shine. Their voices moved with the rhythm of familiarity, gentle, unhurried, shaped by shared routine. In the corner, little Nhi sat on a low stool, swinging her legs and humming softly. The smell of steamed rice and fish sauce clung to the air, a reminder that peace could exist in the simplest things. That evening, Grandma Huyen arrived, her face weathered yet kind. She watched the way James lifted the pot from the stove, the way Diep bent to wipe Nhi's mouth, and nodded. "You two love Nhi so much," she said, her voice trembling slightly. "I've decided to let her stay here." "With you, I can rest easy." Diep bowed her head. "Thank you, Grandma. During the time Nhi has been with us, she has become like our own child." "We promised to raise her well." The old woman smiled. "I see that. This house, it's poor, but it's warm." "When I look at Nhi here, laughing like that, I know she's home." They ate together that night, the table crowded with dishes and affection. "Grandma, please eat," Nhi said, passing her a small bowl. "Oh, look at this child," Grandma laughed. "So polite." James reached across to give Nhi a piece of meat. "Here, eat this. You've been studying hard." "It's delicious," Nhi replied, her cheeks full. And for a brief moment, the world outside their small house disappeared. No past failures, no whispers, just the warmth of shared rice and laughter. The next morning, James adjusted his glasses and stared at the half-finished logo on his laptop. Diep watched from the doorway, wiping her hands on her apron. "What are you working on?" she asked. "The logo for our new company," James said with a quiet pride. "Agricultural distribution. Local produce, small farmers. A clean start." He measured the size of the print. 60 millimeters high, 1 meter wide. "It'll hang right there on the wall. Will we have enough money?" she asked gently. "We'll manage," he smiled. "The rent is low. $1.5 million a month for 6 months. The rest, we'll use to buy goods and fix the place up. It's not much, but it's a beginning." Diep nodded, her eyes thoughtful. "I told myself I wanted to change, to become someone worthy of my family." "I'll learn business. I'll work hard. Not just for myself, but for all of us." From the corner, Grandma Huyen chimed in while peeling fruit. "I believe in you, child. You've already proven yourself in the harvest. You can handle this too." James looked up. "Maybe we should call my father's company for support." They also buy agricultural products. He hesitated, then shook his head. No. I don't want to rely on my father's name anymore. This company, ours, will stand on its own. Days passed in a quiet rhythm. Mornings began with Nye's laughter and ended with the scent of soil and sun-dried clothes. James worked on permits and pricing. Diep experimented with packaging and branding, her notebook full of sketches. Sometimes, when the wind came through the fields, James thought about the past, the gleaming offices, the deals, the title of manager that once made him proud. All of it gone now, traded for a simpler life. But perhaps, he thought, he had found something richer. One afternoon, James returned to the wood workshop, once his domain, now just another place filled with sawdust and strangers. He had come to meet a supplier, but the moment he stepped inside, he felt the familiar sting of recognition. A man looked up from the machinery. "Hey," he called out, wiping sweat from his brow. "You're James, right? I heard you were the boss here before." James nodded calmly. "That's right. I used to manage here. Is there a problem?" The man smirked. "No problem." "Just curious. Must have been tough, losing the company and all. Word is, you studied abroad, the old man gave you a few businesses to run, and then, poof. You quit." "Followed someone, got fired. I know your story." James didn't flinch. "That's family business," he said evenly. "You'd better focus on your work." "Sure," the man replied, shrugging. "But keep acting like a big shot." "Let's see how long before you have to sell your car." He tossed a can of water toward James, the metal clinking against the floor. James stared at it, then smiled faintly. "You should be careful," he said quietly. "Not everything you hear is true." The man laughed. "Oh, I heard plenty. You had a bright start, but maybe you weren't cut out for it." James said nothing more. He simply turned, his footsteps measured, each one echoing like a quiet refusal to be broken. When he returned home, Diep was waiting at the doorway, worry etched across her face. "You're late," she said softly. "Just ran into someone from the past," James replied. "A reminder of who I used to be." She touched his arm gently. "And who you are now." He smiled. Someone learning how to start over. That evening, Nhi tugged at his sleeve. "Uncle James, why are you sad?" "I'm not sad, sweetheart. Just thinking." "About what?" "About how sometimes starting again doesn't mean you've failed, it means you've chosen something worth keeping." NHI tilted her head, not quite understanding, but her small hand found his. I like this house, she said. It's warm. He laughed, lifting her up. Then that's all that matters. Outside, the night stretched wide across the fields. The faint hum of crickets filled the silence. Inside, under the soft light of a single bulb, 3 people shared dinner and laughter. A family made not by blood but by choice.